Hi guys. Oh, this is so weird. Good morning. I literally just woke up and I got this mic yesterday and I was like, okay, so it has to be, I do have to finally start doing what the people have been saying, which is either YouTube or podcasting. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, okay? Like, what the frick would I make a YouTube video about? So I was just like, I'm just gonna start. Okay, basically this video turned into hang out with me starting my morning, and a book haul and reading recommendations. Just so you know, it's not just gonna be me babbling. It looks like that at the beginning. I'm gonna go wash my dirty ass face. You can see I'm recording on my MacBook because I literally don't know what I'm doing, and I don't have nice equipment and whatever. My face is washed. God damn, I look bad. Okay, I am gonna start with my prescription rosacea treatment cream, Rofade. I think this is just gonna be like a hang out with me video. I really like those, just like because I'm lonely. And I like videos that you feel like you're just kind of hanging out with that person. Yeah, so this is for my agoraphobic, autistic, shy bitches who just kind of want to simulate the feeling of hanging out with someone. This is for you. Ew, did I just make myself sound really sad? Also, you're probably thinking, Abby, bitch, it's the morning, you just went to wash your face. Didn't you brush your teeth? Like, why didn't you mention you're brushing your teeth? No, I didn't. Sue me. Sue me. Sue me. Brushing your teeth for me is just a little bit of a tall order for the morning. It's something that I will get to later if I feel like it. It's just not a top priority for me, I'm not gonna lie. And I would like to bring a little bit more visibility to the population that I represent, of people just kind of can't be bothered. And not in like a dirty, gross way. It's just like, is that really important? No, I'm kidding. I don't want anyone to like screen record this and like post it on TikTok. Bitch, I brush my teeth. I just don't put pressure on myself to do it first thing in the morning. And if you do that too, that's okay. My rosacea treatment is dry. Now I'm going to use my La Roche-Posay Toleraine Double Repair Moisturizer. I talk about La Roche-Posay, I think, enough on my account. I think you guys might think that it's sponsored, and I just want to let you know, like, first of all, I've only gotten like 3 or 4 brand deals in my entire life, first of all, so don't even guess it. Literally, I actually asked them if I could work with them, and they were like, no thanks, ugly. You guys should comment what kind of videos you want to see from me. Please God, don't ask me to do takes. Don't ask me to do like any kind of social commentary videos, because you guys, I only have enough thoughts to fill up those 3-minute TikTok videos. I just have too much anxiety about, like, what I like about posting social commentary on TikTok is that you can edit, you know? If you fucked up and you said something a little stupid, you can just add a second video and being like, oh, just to clarify my last post, or you can like clarify something in the comments. YouTube, once you put out your take, like, it's done. That's your take. That's not the way I think. Aquaphor, obviously. If you use Vaseline, you're fucking disgusting. Like, my goal for this video is to be like, feel like comforting, like friend, but like, and so like, I don't mean to like be aggressive and like come jump down your throats, but like the Vaseline thing is like, I'm a throat jumper on that one. I have like really bad texture issues. I have always had a strong, like an extreme aversion to Vaseline, hand sanitizer, unscented sunscreen, mayonnaise, pork belly. All those things to me are in one category. They're all very similar to me. And I always kind of put Aquaphor in the same bin. And then I tried Aquaphor once on accident. It's different. It's just different. I just want to acknowledge, I fully acknowledge that this setup is incredibly shitty and not professional and not cute. Clearly I'm literally recording on my fucking MacBook. Like, the quality is like I recorded on a fucking baby monitor. I can't feel pretty unless my shoulders are showing. Also, by the way, I know that all these bitches started cutting the shoulders off their fucking t-shirts and everyone, their mother's going to take credit for it. But I just wanted to say, for the record, the real ones know, the real ones will agree with me. I started that shit. I know you remember my videos. I started that shit. Bitches were asking me, oh, how do I do that? How did you cut it? First of all, what do you mean? I love my girlies, but sometimes bitches in the comments on TikToks are like, kind of like, it's kind of like, are you okay? Like, are you stupid? Like, what do you mean? How did I cut the neck of a fucking shirt? Do you need a tutorial? I'm gonna do a book haul. You guys think I read more than I do. Like, I'll get comments asking for like reading recommendations, or even like I'll talk about a specific topic and someone will be like, oh, can you recommend some books on that? Like, they assume that I like voluntarily like reading about things. You guys, like, I don't want to disappoint you, but I do not fucking read. And me giving a book haul in this video is very misleading. I just want to, I want there to be less shame about being someone who doesn't really read. I feel a lot of pressure to pretend like I read. I do read. Whatever, let me get over it. The first one, You Just Don't Understand Women and Men in Conversation, and it's by Deborah Tannen, PhD. I am so excited to read this shit because you guys know me. So this is a professor who did linguistic study on the interactions between men and women and speaking patterns, gendered speaking patterns, basically. I will absolutely be sharing as I read along on TikTok or maybe on here. I got Michel Foucault, The Birth of the Clinic. I feel cringy and pretentious even bringing up a Foucault book on the screen because like when I see bitches talking about like reading Foucault and Kafka on TikTok, I'm like literally not interested. I press not interested, like fuck you. We get it. You read. You're so smart, bitch. This is not like that because I'm not reading one of his stupid pretentious ones. I'm literally reading the one about medicine, kind of talking about the anthropology of medicine because if you guys don't know, I studied medical sociology and that's what I'm interested in. I got Fentanyl Inc. It talks a lot about the chemists that created the drugs that were the precursors to this epidemic. I'm really interested in chemistry. I started out in college as a biochemistry major, but the last book I got from the thrift store, it was $4. It's called The Winter of Our Discotheque. It is, I wish you guys could see this cover. This is a man wearing sunglasses, and in the reflection of the sunglasses, it's two men kissing. Gay. This is literally a corny ass, poorly written gay romance novel surrounding New York City disco culture during the AIDS epidemic, which is actually really cool. Let's take a mascara break. I feel kind of like silly and like ashamed or like maybe embarrassed to move from talking about fucking books to like mascara, but I always have trouble finding a balance between like not associating beauty and like girly things like beauty with shame or vapidness, but also balancing that with the stances that I have on like the beauty industry and beauty standards and body neutrality, the unimportance of your appearance in your worth as a person. That's a hard balance to find, knowing that your like personal ideology that you subscribe to is that like you should be neutral to it and you don't need to adorn yourself to have worth or to feel good about yourself, like with makeup, but also being someone who does care about how they look. And like sometimes I feel like kind of embarrassed to talk about like beauty or makeup or hair or stuff on my fucking TikTok because I'm like, is this like going against what people like expect of me and like my views? I don't know. It's probably not that serious. Offset that. Let's talk about more books. I thought maybe I should share some of the books that I have read that I do like and have given me valuable information. I don't really like reading fiction. Literally the only fiction that I read is Sex and the City. I just read it over and over and over again. It's my comfort book. As you can tell, doesn't even have a cover. So I have a stack of science books, science and technology, history books, and LGBTQ books. Okay, guys, I'm not gonna lie, you are free to leave at this point. I am just showing books that I've read that I like and literally babbling as fuck, like a whole summary of them. And I was watching it over and I realized like I hate when people do that. Like I'm like, I literally don't care. Like if I want the book, if I'm interested in the title, I can go look up. So anyways, you guys might find the rest boring. So I just wanted to give that disclaimer because I'm insecure about like talking for too long. Okay, science and technology. This one is The Darknet by Jamie Bartlett. This is really interesting if you are interested in security, like internet security. It's self-explanatory, learning about the darknet, Bitcoin, shit like that. Next, we have Sapiens by Yuval Noah Harari. Amazing author. I just had to check. I was like, I don't know if Yuval is like a dude or a bitch. I have another book by him. It says it pretty much here, A Brief History of Humankind. This is great if you're interested in evolution, specifically human evolution. And that also pairs really well with Bill Bryson's A Short History of Nearly Everything. I love this book so much. I've read it so many times. Clearly, I like annotated it because I'm a fucking nerd. This is if you're interested in not just evolution, but like learning about the start of our universe and like prehistoric times, the development of basically everything that makes up what we are. Next, we have The Psychopath Whisperer, The Science of Those Without Conscience by Kent Keel. I actually have another book by him too that's on a similar topic. It's really interesting. He is a journalistic researcher who became interested in studying psychopaths, and this is basically a book detailing his research and his travels, and he interviews like clinical psychopaths in prisons and wants to learn about like the neurology of kind of answering the question, is there something like essentially like biologically fundamentally different about someone who's a psychopath, like nature versus nurture? For LGBTQ books, this is When We Rise by Cleve Jones. This is about the authors. I can't remember. I haven't read this in a long time. I think they were a journalist. Anyways, talking about the AIDS crisis in the 80s, but specifically focusing on activism, AIDS crisis activism within the LGBTQ community. I like this because it's not, I feel like a lot of AIDS literature is focused a lot on like suffering and horror. And this one's a lot more like empowering, and it lends power to the people who really dedicated their lives to this movement. Special edition, we have LGBTQ Books Fail Edition. I bought this book called Trans by Rogers Brubaker, Gender and Race in an Age of Unsettled Identities. Bitch, my stupid ass, I thought this was like, I don't know, I just completely misread the synopsis, and I thought it was like trans history, and I thought it was gonna be interesting. This was written by a cis ass man, and tell me why the fuck I opened this shit up, and in the first chapter he's talking about transracialism. What do you mean? And he was like making points in favor of like why people can like transition races. Bye. So fail edition, this one, waste of fucking $20. Okay, bitch, you are hella awkward and just didn't say anything to end the video. This was my first attempt at YouTubing. Future videos will definitely have more of a clear purpose. This is just kind of like a test run, but I apologize for all of my faults and how awkward it is to listen to me speak and how bad I am at editing. This shit took me 2 fucking hours. So yeah. Anyways, how do I sign out of a video? See you later. I don't know. Okay, bye.